What's going on, guys? So with it being a new year, I decided to make a top 5 nerd and geeky things that I'm excited for in 2017. And let's go ahead and just start off with the one thing I think we're all most excited for, and that is nerd movies. Oh my gosh, guys, there are going to be so many nerdy movies coming out in 2017. Probably more than that came out in 2016, but man, 2017 is loaded with them. And can I just mention a few of them that I'm really excited for? Of course, I'm excited about Wonder Woman. I'm excited about Justice League. I'm excited about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. John Wick. Freaking Ghost in a Shell, and let's not freaking forget about Star Wars Episode 8. Granted, I know that there are other movies like Logan and Spider-Man Homecoming and Power Rangers and some other freaking movies that I know I'm totally forgetting about, but the ones that I named first, I have been waiting years for. Maybe not so much Ghost in a Shell, but I saw that trailer and I was like, oh! But seriously, John Wick, I have been waiting for John Wick 2 since I saw John Wick 1, and that is going to be coming out really soon, like next month soon, I believe, and I just, oh! Guardians of the Galaxy 2, another movie I've been waiting for since I saw the first one. that trailer looks amazing. It's so gorgeous. Freaking James Gunn, anything he directs, I'm just like, I gotta watch it. So I'm really excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Wonder Woman being the first female superhero movie that we have had in like a decade or so, because what was the last one? Elektra or Catwoman? Both terrible freaking movies that should never be mentioned again, but Wonder Woman looks amazing. It's the first one that Jeff Johns is freaking involved in, and I'm crossing everything and just trying to cross everything, hoping that it is going to actually get critically acclaimed buzz, or that the critics are just going to like it, because I feel like the critics bashing on these movies are costing them so much, and then they're just like, oh my god, we gotta scramble and we gotta do different things, and it's just like, no, you're just work with what you want to work with. And Jeff Johns is finally going to be working on this. He took over the DCEU. It wasn't 100% involved in Wonder Woman, but he was involved in Wonder Woman, so I'm really excited, and I'm really, you know, Patty Jenkins, Gal Gadot, I think they know how meaningful that Wonder Woman coming to the big screen is, so I'm really hoping they knock it out of the park, and like I said, it looks freaking amazing. And then of course, we got motherfucking Justice League. This is just like watching the Avengers. The first time I saw the Avengers on the big screen, I was like, ah! And now I'm getting the comic book company that I read most, DC, finally gonna see the Justice League on the big screen, and it's almost a year away. I mean, it's like freaking November. It's not a whole year, but it feels like it's a whole year, but it's gonna finally happen this year. I'm so excited for Justice League, and that trailer is gonna be dropping any day soon. My freaking, like, maybe in like 2 weeks when Ben Affleck's new movie comes out, or in the Super Bowl. We're getting that freaking trailer really soon. And then, of course, I'm still on a Rogue One high, but we are getting Star Wars Episode 8. I mean, it doesn't even feel like The Force Awakens was that long ago. It was only a year ago, because freaking, you know, it was at the end of 2015, but Episode 8 is going to be coming out. We haven't seen anything for it, really, besides some, like, screenshots from behind the scenes, and I'm just so, I can't wait. Like, we're gonna see Rey again, we're gonna see Finn, we're gonna see Poe, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna get to see Princess Leia, or I should say General Leia, or whatever. We're gonna see Carrie Fisher in her final film, from my understanding, because I know she filmed everything that she was supposed to in Episode 8. And then we're going to be able to see what the hell Kylo Ren is. And I'm hoping we get to see what happens with the Knights of Ren and that freaking fight in the rain. I'm really hoping that Luke got to fight all of the freaking Knights of Ren in the rain. Oh! That's gonna be so cool. So 2017 is going to have so many nerd movies, and those are just some of the ones I'm excited for. I'm gonna go see Logan. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm gonna go see Power Rangers. There's just so many freaking movies coming out in 2017, and that is the first thing I'm excited about. The second thing I'm excited about is, of course, video games. We are getting some amazing video games, and of course we get some of the same video games that come out every year, like the Call of Duty and the Battlefields and all of that jazz. So we can just say, you know, those are games you just pick up if you're really into those. But some of the ones that I'm really excited for, and I'm really hoping they don't get delayed, but some of them I am pretty sure they're gonna get delayed. But the first one I know that is coming out this year, and I've actually got to play it already, because I played it at freaking E3 2 years ago, and that was For Honor. This game, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this game to come out, guys. I am all for games that are about like hand-to-hand combat and stuff. This one deals with freaking Vikings and samurais and knights, and the combat system when I played it was pretty badass. And it's like one-on-one sword fighting, and you can counter, and ooh man, it looks really good, and I'm gonna play it, and I can't wait. For Honor is one of the first games that I'm really excited for in 2017 because I've got to play it, and it just sounds really badass. And if you're into Game of Thrones and all those other kind of things, I think this game is up your alley. But like I said, the multiplayer aspect, it's a multiplayer sword fighting game, and it's not just like a slasher. No, this one you can get really technical in, and I had a lot of fun playing it, and I can't wait to be able to play this with you guys because it's a multiplayer. So For Honor is one of the first games that I'm really excited about in 2017. The next one that is supposed to be coming out, I think next month, is Horizon Zero Dawn. That I also saw at E3, and I was just like, oh, my freaking eyes melted out of my sockets because that game looks so beautiful. And it's just, that's all I can really say about it. I mean, it looks badass too, but it's just so beautiful. It's freaking technology, like, morphed with freaking modern, like, not modern civilization, but like caveman kind of stuff, and it just looks crazy, and I can't wait to play it. And I'm all about bow and arrows. I don't know why, but bow and arrows are the shit in any game, and I just love. Why don't I got bow and arrows in GTA yet? Freaking Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar. Why don't I got a bow and arrow in freaking GTA? Can I not have one? What's so wrong with that? But bow and arrows in any game are so badass, and this one is gonna have it, so I'm all down for Horizon Zero Dawn, and I cannot wait for that to come out. This next game, I just feel like it's gonna get delayed, but I hear it's supposed to come out in 2017, and that is Days Gone. If you guys saw the gameplay for this, or the trailer for this, oh my, I don't even know if there was a trailer, but I remember seeing this. I think they talked about it at E3, but it was called Days Gone, and it looks amazing. And it's just because if you've ever seen that movie World War Z, which, you know, the book was way better and the movie has nothing to do with it, that game where the zombies were just piling on each other, this is what that game is, and it looked badass. And I saw it and I was like, that is the zombie game I have been waiting for forever. Well, it is rumored to be coming out this year, and if it does, day one, buying that shit. I don't care if it's a Monday, a Tuesday, or whatever, we're streaming it that freaking night, because holy crap, that game looks amazing, and I just want to kill zombies that are coming out of a freaking train car at 1,000,000 miles an hour with my machine gun. I'm like, Next game up that is rumored to come out this year, but I don't know, they just announced it very soon, so I don't know if it's gonna happen, but that is freaking Last of Us 2. Like I said, they just announced that. I don't think it'll come out in 2017. People are saying it will. It was on one of the most anticipated games for 2017 lists, but Last of Us 2. Do I gotta even say anymore? If you played Last of Us, the first game, you know why I'm so hyped for Last of Us 2, just because Last of Us was just one of the best games I've ever played, and it was amazeballs. And the last game that is supposed to come out in 2017, and it is the Grand Theft Auto of the freaking Midwest, or the Western era, and that is Red Dead Redemption 2. Do I even need to say more about it? Do I even need to talk about this game? I just said it is the Grand Theft Auto of cowboy games, and that's all you need to know, because Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion, is one of the best games ever, if not the best game ever, or I should say best franchises ever, but whatever, doesn't matter. It is Grand Theft Auto in cowboy times. That's all that I need to say. Red Dead Redemption 2, when I buy that game, when I get it in my hands, and I put it in the PlayStation, and I freaking get all the updates, because there's probably going to be a lot of updates, oh, motherfucker, you can bet your ass that I ain't going to be playing anything else. It's going to be all Red Dead Redemption all the freaking time. If you're like, Juice, can we play Grand Theft Auto? No, we can't play Grand Theft Auto, because I'm going to be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 forever until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, and then we're going to play Grand Theft Auto 6 forever. But I wouldn't be surprised if that game gets delayed too, because, you know, it just happens. Every time a game that I love comes out, it gets delayed. Or I said it is about to come out, it gets delayed, so whatever. But yes, those are the games I'm excited for. There are some other games out there like Detroit. It's called Detroit something something. I forget what it's called, but it's a decision-based game. It looks very much like Heavy Rain. That game looks amazing. Definitely going to be picking that up. But yeah, I forget what the name of it is right now, but that game looked pretty awesome too. That's supposed to come out this year. There's going to be a lot of games that come out this year. Like I said, we're going to have Battlefront 2 and just other types of games like that. But those are the top 5 games that I'm really excited for that should be coming out in 2017 or that are rumored to come out in 2017. But yeah, video games! The third nerd thing that I'm excited about is comic books, because why not? Freaking comic books are amazing. But there's going to be like a lot of cool storylines. Jeff Johns just tweeted out recently that he's coming back to comic book writing. If you guys don't know, Jeff Johns is actually taking a break from writing because DC was like, look, our movies are starting to suck. People aren't liking them, so we need you to take creative control of all of this and go fix our damn movies. You can't write comic books anymore for a bit, okay? So, he said he's actually going to be coming back to comic book writing, and he might be finishing that whole Watchmen storyline that they might be having in Rebirth, so I'm really excited for that. So that is one of the biggest things, or one of the biggest reasons I'm excited for comic books, because Jeff Johns is coming back to writing. He's such an amazing writer, in my opinion. And I met him at freaking Comic-Con, and I was like, oh my god, I need Jeff Johns, I love you! See what happens when you talk about people you're excited about, you get sick. Seriously though, Jeff Johns coming back to comic books is super exciting. If you've been reading the Superman action comics, where there's the New 52 Superman and then the pre-New 52 Superman and his son and this weird storyline with Things and Clark Kent's, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? They are finally going to conclude that story, so we're going to get an explanation of if this is the real Superman or this is the real Superman. I was reading that and I was like, the fuck is going on? But I was really interested in it. I haven't been able to read the last few issues, but that storyline is going to be coming to an end, so of course they will be putting that into a graphic novel, and I will be reading it when it gets done. So I'm really excited for that storyline to finish, and we are also getting Justice League and Power Rangers. That is a crossover that I'm just hoping they at least fight for a little bit in the comic, and it's not just like, yo, y'all the Power Rangers, we the Justice League. What are y'all doing here? We'll help you out. I'm kind of hoping there's a little bit of miscommunication. Maybe I heard maybe Batman is going to kidnap, or not kidnap, but capture the Black Ranger, because he got teleported to the Justice League's universe, and like he's trying to interrogate them, and then the other Power Rangers are gonna come. So there might be a little standoff until we finally realize what's going on. That's a rumor I heard. I don't know if that's the whole thing. But as long as there's a little bit of Power Rangers versus Justice League fighting, and then whatever the story is, I'm totally okay with it. But for comic books, those are some of the most, anticipated storylines I'm excited for. Yes, they're all DC stuff. I know Marvel's working on a lot of cool stuff, but I haven't kept up too much with Marvel Comics, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be coming out with some badass stuff that I will be reading as well. So yes, the third thing that I'm excited for in 2017 is comic books. The next nerdy thing I'm excited about is I'm going to be getting a custom gaming PC. I've been talking about this recently, but I'm currently saving all my pennies to get a brand new custom gaming PC, meaning I'm going to be able to play some of those video games that I was talking about in those crazy graphics. Everybody's always like, oh, PC's Master Race. I'm going to be able to finally get that. Really, I'm not going to be getting it to play video games on it too much. I am getting one that will allow me to do stuff, because I'm thinking maybe I want to do some custom GTA mods, because a lot of those look freaking amazing, and I feel like I can just make some cool videos with that. Or, any other games that come out that are going to have like cool mods that I might be interested in playing. I'm going to be getting a custom gaming PC, so I'm saving my pennies for that. I'm going to have it like, hopefully my friend's going to be able to help me build it, but I am like researching that on what I should get or whatever. If you guys have any suggestions on what gaming PCs I should be looking at, like I said, I think I'm going to buy everything and then build it, because I hear it's cheaper to do that. But at the same time, it's just, that's what I hear a lot of people, and like, I don't know, I just want to build a custom one to my kind of specifications or whatever. So yeah, so that is the fourth thing I'm really excited about, is getting a gaming PC, because if you saw my other video where I was talking about things I'm excited about, I want to do a lot more streaming in 2017, and that is why I'm building the custom PC, is because I want to be able to have those professional streams like everybody else has, with like a green screen background, really cool stuff going on, be able to change the backgrounds, have music going, have like every time somebody follows or subscribes, you see the freaking notifications come out, if people want to donate and have messages. I just want to have some really cool interactive streams, and getting the custom PC will allow me to do that. So that is the fourth thing I'm really excited about for 2017. And the number 5 nerd geeky thing that I'm excited for is freaking conventions. This is something I do every year. If I'm lucky enough to freaking get San Diego Comic-Con tickets again, I will be going to San Diego Comic-Con for the 3rd year in a row. Like I said, I'm just really hoping I get to freaking get those. If there's a competition that I need to join to get into one, I will be trying to get into it again, because I do really want to go to Comic-Con again this year. It is, you know, it's just an amazing convention. Like, the atmosphere is so awesome. And last year, I got to get into Hall H and actually see all of these celebrities talk about the upcoming movies. And there might be like a Justice League trailer drop, or what are the movies? Flash and Aquaman, I think, come out next year. So those movies will more than likely get talked about at San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm really excited to hopefully go to San Diego Comic-Con. There are some conventions here in my city that I might be interested in going to. But I'm also thinking about it. I want to see if I can swing it. One, if I can score E3 tickets to this year, I want to go to E3. I'm going to see if I can get those somehow, because, you know, we talk about games, or we play games on this channel. I want to see if there's just some way I can get access to going to E3, because E3 is invite only. Like, you have to know somebody, or you have to win a contest or something to get those things. You can't just buy tickets to E3. So I want to see if there's a way that I can get invited to E3 again, because I won a contest 2 years ago, which was amazing, and I just went like at the last minute. I was like, oh yes, I'll go. And so I loved E3. It was fun. Can't wait. I would love to do that. But since I'm streaming on Twitch again now, I'm kind of thinking about maybe going to TwitchCon, depending on where it's at. Because TwitchCon, I don't know if it's going to be like always in San Diego, because they said they're going to announce the location soon, or I don't know if it's going to be one of those conventions that jumps, because there are certain conventions that like to jump cities because they have a big fan base everywhere. So they know that not everybody can travel to the West Coast, or not everybody can travel to the East Coast, so they go to different cities. And depending on where TwitchCon's going to be, I might think about going to TwitchCon, and maybe if you guys are in that area, you guys burp all the time. Maybe if you guys are in the area, you guys can go to TwitchCon. We can all meet up and hang out and stuff like that, because, you know, I think it would be awesome. So I'm looking into those, possibly maybe some other PAX. I will be at PAX freaking West, not West, I wish, PAX South, because it's here in my freaking city. So if you guys are coming to PAX South, I will be here. I will definitely be tweeting out when I'm going to be there. I have a 3-day pass, so I plan on being there all 3 days. But yeah, so if you guys are coming to PAX South, definitely hit me up, because I'll be down there playing video games with a few of my friends and stuff like that. So yes, PAX South, possibly TwitchCon, really hoping San Diego Comic-Con, and just basically any other cons, and maybe another PAX, like maybe PAX West would be really cool. Maybe New York Comic-Con, I don't really know. It just really depends on what my, you know, money situation looks like. I don't really get to take too many trips, but like I said, if that other video is out yet, I would love to try to go YouTube full-time, and, you know, doing all these other business ventures that hopefully maybe allow me to have a better financial situation, to where I can go to these other places and possibly meet you guys. You know, if you are in those areas or going to be at those events, that would be really cool. So it'd be really nice to travel more to these conventions, hang out with you guys, and just experience these other conventions for once. Because I never have. Besides San Diego Comic-Con, because that one's amazing. But that is it, guys. Those are the top 5 nerd things that I'm excited for in 2017. I want to know what you're excited for in 2017. So let me know in the comment sections down below. Guys and gals, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share with all your 2017 buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I'm your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. And have a daily dose of juice. See you guys next time. Bye.